Yeah, so welcome to Foreigner in the Philippines. So there's another comment message. Hi Terence and Beth. Is there a right of an old foreigner to marry a young Filipina? What is your thought?
Oh, let me see, I don't know very much about this. I mean, I'm 84 and how old are you, honey?
I'm 34.
You're 34.
But before I'm 24 and he is 74.
That's right. It's strange how it's changed, isn't
Time's so quick,
it? Yeah, it's gone by. It's only seemed like 10 years.
10 years. We've been 10 years together. Oh my God, how does it work, darling?
How does it work? Not for everybody, but for the people that don't consider that age is anything more than a number. I think that the only thing you can think is that it works for some.
And it works for some, didn't work, right?
For some it doesn't.
So who do you think handle our relationship? Why it works?
Why does it work with us?
Because of me, I'm the one that handling it, a relationship, or you handling it?
Well, a woman will always think that, won't you?
I think I'm the one. I'm the one
Yeah.
that I'm the one that making this relationship work.
If it wasn't for you, I would have left.
Yes.
Is that it?
I think it's about 50-50. There are times, let's go back to the question. Has an old foreigner has the right to marry a young Filipina? Yes, everybody has a right.
Why would he not?
So because we are now in the we are now in the new generations where people is already been open-minded. That is not open-minded about the possibility, open-minded about the age gap relationship. Especially foreigners. Because
It will always be that some will think it's wrong.
Yeah.
And some don't care.
Yeah, some.
And the sensible ones are the ones that don't care. Personally, I don't care whether someone marries someone that's that much younger than them. It doesn't. Someone else's life doesn't matter to me. If they're happy, then that's it. Something you should know, though, on these kinds of relationships, the family of the foreigner who are still at home may not always accept it. So, sometimes you make a clean break when you come here and you marry a woman who is a great deal younger than you are. I mean, 50 years between Beth and I, that is really the maximum that I've seen. I haven't seen more than that, okay? So for most people, they're going to say no, that can't possibly work. And then I have to point out to them that they are saying it and commenting that disagreement on a channel that is run by someone who has a 50-year age gap between him and his wife. Fortunately for me, I have a wife who has made it work. It's got nothing to do with me. I haven't made it work, have I, darling?
Who made it work?
Oh, what?
You made it work.
You changed your mind? I tell you one thing. One thing. Let me just say this. One thing is that we don't live on top of each other. If you want to go and ride your bike, then you can go and ride your bike. And if you want to go and hike in the mountains with your friend, you can do that as well. And I can drive my truck, which I love, and my sound system, which I love, and my own music, which as soon as Beth gets into the truck, if the music is playing that I love, she immediately turns it off, which I guess it turns her off, so why shouldn't she Why shouldn't she turn it off? So she likes a different kind of pop music, and I like a little bit more of a challenging kind of music. Isn't that right, darling?
Yeah.
And you like TikTok and
Because your music is an old one, you know, and I cannot relate on it. It's noise on my it's noisy
Beethoven
to
isn't
it's,
old,
it's
really.
noisy. It's noisy to me. I want the kind of Taylor Swift, you know, the latest, Olivia Rodrigo, you know, kind of the new generation singer. You know, some
Do
K-pop.
you think that they're better than Barbara Streisand?
I think so because I don't know those Bible. I don't know that singer.
You don't know Barbara Streisand? I remember that when we first went to Sakbayan Peak, you didn't even know any of the Disney characters. She didn't know who Mickey Mouse was. She didn't know Donald Duck. She didn't know, oh, she's not a Disney character, but she didn't know Marilyn Monroe. She didn't know any of these things. And when she came home, she went on the video and talked about Wally Disney.
Disney. Disneyland.
Which made me laugh. I'd never heard of good old Walt being referred to as Wally. But anyway, and do you still know any of these characters?
I think so now. I know now.
Yeah,
I know now.
Who's Mr. Magoo?
I don't know. I know about Mickey Mouse now.
You know about Mickey Mouse.
You know,
Do you know,
and Tom and
do you know
Jerry.
about Donald Duck?
Yeah, Donald Duck. I know now.
Right.
You know, Tom
What
and
about-
Jerry.
What about Minnie Mouse?
Minnie Mouse. Mickey Mouse.
You don't know Minnie Mouse?
No.
You don't you
Let's
know that
go
he's got a
back.
girlfriend?
Minnie Mouse. Momo Mouse. You know, so I said everybody has a right. You know, the foreigner has a right. You know,
Right,
to
Mickey Mouse.
marry a young Filipina. You know, because there are some young Filipinas that what you call that broken-hearted and found love. You know, just kind of respect. Give respect to those people. You know, instead of judging them. You know, because you don't know what they've been going through, and you don't know about the happiness and the life of those two people. Correct?
Yeah, well,
That's my thought.
actually, it's just none of anybody's else's business, is it?
Correct. If they are happy, then who cares?
Yeah.
You know.
I have spoken to many foreigners who actually had no approval from their other families, because obviously someone who is coming over here who's in his late 50s going on 60 is going to have family, and they're going to have grown-up children who are quite possibly what can I say, younger than the woman that they're going to marry. That was the case for me, and it didn't go down very well. There's an uneasy acceptance now, but I don't think that we would try to visit anybody in America now, any family of mine in America. In the UK, it would be accepted on the basis of whether they liked Beth or not, which is how it should be. What?
Nothing.
Nothing?
You know, so it's about acceptance, right? Acceptance and respect.
Yeah, I
You
think
know, and
so.
at the same time, less judgmental. And if you judge that person, just keep it in yourself. Right? By that, you will be away from sin. Have a great day.
You'll be away from what?
Sin.
Sin.
Have a great day.
How did sin get into it?
Because you're judging people, you will have sin. Have
As you judge, so shall you be judged.
Yeah, do not
Is that
judge. It's in other words, do not judge into others because you don't want others judge onto you.
Right.
Right?
Yeah.
Have a great day and God bless. Bye-bye.